Hi everyone, this is Angga Risky from Indonesia and welcome back to my video in YouTube. Today we're going to learn how to design and animate the user interface with the Sketch and Flinto. So first of all, we have to design first for the mobile application, especially for the login screen and the pin code in the user application. So here that we create the new document, and then we have to create new artboard with the iPhone SE, and this is the first screen, which is the sign in, and we're gonna save this project as the master UI. Okay, and then after that we have to create the background here. I using the rectangle, and then I want to make it radial like this, but keep like this. Okay, nice. I think that the background I will keep to be white color. Sorry, yeah. So first of all, we have to create the uh, line, which is this one. Okay, maybe it's all about 288. Okay, and then you have to take care of the thickness, which is 2 pixel, and select the gear icon to make it become smooth on the edge. Alright, and we need the label, which is the email. We can use the text here, so it's supposed to be email address. Okay, with the font type is regular and the font size is supposed to be small. Okay, now we got this email address. Sorry, the font size is about 16. Now we are put this and select, and you will see like this, and group it as the input. Okay, and put on the middle like this. Okay, and I think that we need the status bar that we can get for the iOS UI design, and here we're looking for the status bar with the black color. Okay, nice. And email address, the border have to be smooth color, so I use the EF, and EF. And for the email address, we can use CH, and CH. Okay, and then we need the logo here, so I will create the random logo for the app, so we can use the oval like this, and then I will double click to edit this and make like this. Okay, and then I will duplicate this, just duplicate, and you can rotate it, so you will get like this. I think we don't need this, and we just move like this. Okay, and put on the middle and make it bigger. Yeah, if you have the logo, you can use your logo, but in this case I don't really got the good logo here, so I will create the color supposed to be blue, but like this. Okay, the source code, sorry, the hex code is about 585BFD. Okay, and I think I will group it as the logo, and then I will create a masking here, just mask, and going to insert to select the vector, and I will create like this. Okay, and remove the border and replace by the fill color, and you can select on this color but make it darker. Okay, and I think that we need the name of the apps, so I will give the name it Satsuri. Actually, I don't understand the name about, but it's okay just for the example, right? And then I will make it small, small, and small, and group it and make to the middle. Okay, and I think we have to make it to the middle as manually. Okay, but I think that this one, the input, it have to be uh, smaller, so I will make it about 260. Okay, and you will get like this. Nice. And in the sign in, don't forget to checklist the background color, because the background color it have to be white color. Okay, nice. And email address, I will increase the margin to become 8. So the logo to the top is about 70. The input to the top is about 100. And then we need the button. We need the button here. So we will create this. We will create like this. Okay. And then we group it as a button. And then remove the border. And after that, change the button color to become blue like the logo. Okay. And setting the radius. So the radius is about 6 pixel. And we need the text inside of the button. So it have to be continue or send in. And you change the color and make it smaller. And change to the medium. It looks strong, to aware the user that this is the button of the sign in. And then you setting the margin is 100. So this is in the middle of the logo 100 and middle of the button 100. Okay, and we need to create the text here, which is the create a new account, and the text have to be silver like this, with the font type is like, and put in the middle, but I think we have to make it darker, and this is BTN. Okay, now you got the very simple UI for the login here. Now we are going to design the second screen, which is pin code. So in the pin code, you select the status and change it to become the black color, the white color here. Okay, and in the pin code, the background have to be blue like this. And here the logo we don't need anymore. Just remove, email, remove, and create new account. We change it to be to be white color, and we change the title. The label is back to sign in. Okay, sorry, back to email address. And in the sign in button here, you have to change the color to become blue. Okay, but the background it have to be white color like this. In the send in, we can change to be continue, make to the center like this. Nice. And then we have to create the line here. So I will, oh sorry, we still have this line, right? So we just copy and then you put like this, but change the color to be white color. And then you divide by 4, divided by 4, and setting the margin it's about 10. You can minus by 5. Okay, and then you just need to duplicate this, just duplicate, and it have to be 10, and then duplicate again. Oh, I think you have to make it small, so you group this and you zoom in until you get the middle like this. Okay, there you are. So we give the name is as a pin. Okay, we put on the top, which is like the logo. It's about 70. No, it is bad UX. We put here for the visible, and then I will create a new label here, which is the pin code. And we change the color to become white color. This is for the title. Okay, and I think I can put it on the middle like this. Okay, and for this one I will put at the top. Okay, it looks nice right now. Okay, so after user input their email address, we're going to continue, which is the sign in, and then it goes to this screen, right? So which is they have to input their pin code. Okay, so we need the other screen, the same screen here, pin code keyboard. Okay, so here it have to be different design. First of all, I wanna remove this email address and continue, just remove it. And then I'm going to insert to iOS UI design and looking for the keyboards. Okay, so this is for the numeric. You will see you got this one, right? So we make it small like this. And then you still remember this button, right? First of all, I want to move this pin to the up like this, and don't forget to ungroup, and this is ungroup. I will give the margin is about 100 because it looks visible for the user when they put like this, right? Okay, so for the continue button, we put here, we copy and we paste here, we put at the top like this, because the keyboard currently it doesn't provide for the continue button, so we have to provide by ourselves, just like this. Okay, nice. After that, we have to create the other screen that provide the user input, so keyboard input. Okay, and here we have to provide the number 1, we make it bigger, here, okay, and we copy here to become 2, and we copy those number to become 5, 2, okay, 1252. This is the pin code. No, actually I was randomly, it's not related to anything in my life. Okay, so from here we send in and guess here if the email is correct, but email, if it if the email incorrect, then you can't continue. So this is the user will think that we don't have to access the database every time. We just to access here. Once your email address is active or unsuspended, then you can continue here, and then you can get the pin code and then success. Finish. Okay, so before we're going to the flinto, we have to ensure the screens that we need it's finished. So here we have to design the another screen for send in for the statement that user got their email address. So we select the send in and move here, okay, and then you select option to duplicate this like this, and this is send in the condition when the user got their email. So email complete, okay, and here it have to be small. Okay, first of all I wanna duplicate this email address by command D, and then after that you make it small, maybe about 12, and you put at the top, okay, and then in the line it have to be green, okay, and email address you can put your email address. Okay, I really want to work in Google, so I use my google.com. Yeah, keep dreaming. Okay, so here whenever you click the email address it will be like this, and then we can send in here the send in color, it have to be green because the email address is active so that you can continue. But what if not active? Then it will become the red color. But in this case, I'm not providing that statement, but you can also create it by yourself. Okay, so when I click this, it's supposed to be like this, and then when we click send in, it's supposed to be like this. Okay, nice. So let's try right now. We got all of the screen right. Now we're going to open the flinto. Okay, cool. And then we just need to import from the flinto from the sketch. You see, master user interface. You have to save your document first in the sketch app if the flinto don't detect your sketch file. Okay, but if you see this black, it because the current document on the flinto is iPhone 8. It have to be iPhone SE, like this. Okay, nice. Let's continue from here. So, in the email address, we select this email address and we create a link here to direct to the send in email complete with the new transition. Okay, I don't want to be like this. I want it become align the screen. Okay. And then, first of all, let's get started with the send in button. So we select the send in button. This is the group one. And you have to select the other. The rectangle and rectangle with the different color, it have to be connect. So you will see the transition is very smooth. Okay. And after that, we are looking for the input. Here we got the input, and here we get the input. And we want to connect the layers. Okay, nice. And for the email address, it have to be email address. And then we connect the layer. So, what if for the angga.google.com, we make it to the bottom 1, 2, 3, 4, and with the opacity 0, like this. Nice. But I think it is too far, so 1, 2. Okay. So if you preview here, you click this, have to be sent in. But the send in button have to, it have to has the delay, because in the user experience, the email address will checking the email first, and then it will check if the email is active or not. Okay, so in the line, you see line here, you get the delay is about 300 millisecond. And the send in button, for the rectangle, you got the delay is about 500 millisecond. We preview. Okay, so it will looks like very natural that we got the data from the database, right? So we click here. Okay, then you can continue. Very nice. Before we continue, we have to save the project first into the master UI. Yeah, I really like to save the project early to prevent anything. Okay, we can continue. Select the send in button and we create a link here and by the new transition. Okay, and align the screen. And in the background, you select those background and connect the layer. So it have to be like this. And in the status, you select the status and connect the layer. Okay. And in the pin code, you move to the bottom 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you setting the opacity to become 0. You see? But get the fucking delay is about 500 milliseconds. Okay. So what if about this? Sorry. Oh, it is error. You save and exit. You select this button again and edit transition. Yeah. Something wrong with the flinto. We can preview. Set in and yeah. The background have to be disconnect first. Just disconnect. Wait. Okay. Okay. So in the background you have to disconnect and try to reconnect again. It's supposed to be working, but no problem. Let's continue the others. So here that we got the pin code, right? So we put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and setting the opacity to become 0. And the button we select 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 become 0. With the delay is about 700. Okay, and the pin code, the delay is about 600. Now we can save and preview from the beginning. Okay, nice. And then whenever we click these elements, which is the pin layer, we create a link to the pin keyboard that we can get the keyboard access. New transition with the align screen, and the pin we connect the layer, and the pin code we connect the layer. Okay, so here in the first pin, in the background we connect the layer, and the btn with the btn, the first btn, I mean this btn, the rectangle which is the continue, it have to be connect the layer. And the keyboard, we want to move the below and setting the opacity to the 0, so it will looks like this. Nice, right? And then in the other btn, just let it go. So we're gonna save it and preview again from the beginning. Email address. Okay, it's successful. Okay, we click this. Okay, we got the problem since the line it's so small, so we're not able to click very nice. So what we're gonna do here, that we draw a link by the function from the master flinto. We draw like this, and then just click here, and we are using this one, pin code, and done. And let's try from the beginning. Okay, nice. You see how it works? Nice. But something really not good in the once we click this, yeah, you will see what is that. Okay, I think we have to figure out what's going on there. Edit the transition. Oh, I think the btn here, it have to be 0 opacity. No. Or the status bar, we change it to, we select status bar and connect layer. Oops, something wrong with the flinto. Okay, we reopen again. Okay, cancel. Oh no, we have to redo again. But I will repeat the video. Okay, you can skip this video while I'm doing redo again, and you can also, oh no, sorry, I think we don't have to redo, so we just need to draw a link here and click here and pin and cut keyboard. But in the pin, you see, we remove the action, so it will not be double. Okay, and nice. Okay, and then when we click this keyboard, it will appear. So we create link and target to here and new transition to align all of those screens, and select those numbers, and 1 2 3, and setting the opacity to the 0. Okay, so every number got different delay, so it will become 300, and the second number it become 600, and the third number it become 900, and the last one it become 1200. Yeah, nice, right? So in the continue button, we put to the bottom 1 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. After the delay, it's about 1800. So, after the number appear, the button appear. Okay. So we're gonna save and preview from the beginning. Email address success. Okay. So we got the problem with the button here. Okay. So here we're gonna edit the transition, and you see we got the button here. So it have to be connect the button. Okay. I'm curious. I wanna preview first to make sure. Oh, okay. I think that it works perfectly, and then you can continue like this. But in this case, we don't have any screens after the finish, so you can create by yourself. Okay, so this is how the animation work for the security in the Satsuri design. Okay, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and share with your friends. Nice to meet you from Indonesia, and I'm so sorry if I got a mistake in this video. Well, see you in the next tutorial. Goodbye.